Hello, this is Jose um, from your class, and today I'm gonna be talking about current and former violations of territories to Native Americans, and also we're gonna check of other people from other states that have been tried to be stolen of their rights. So I'm gonna start talking about the one that is the current one. I was making a research and I was able to discover that even though in the past some tribes were stolen their territories, were prohibited their rights to do or not do certain things. In this present time, things are used to happen in a very different way because people are being prohibited from doing things and occupying territories and being given the space that they deserve in a more disguised way. And when I use the word disguise, I'm referring that even though it's not made in the very eye of the people, situations are still happening. Not directly to tribes, but to people of other ethnic groups. For example, the African American community, mostly of the belonging to the Democrat Party, they are living in times that most of them are not being allowed to live in certain areas. And I'm not referring to something that is happening in the eye of the people, but in a very unspoken way, there are communities where black people are just not comfortable to live in because of the abundance of white supremacy and them trying to live in those places and having their kids attending to the same school as other kids is actually a problem. Now, that's my current situation happening in the state and outside of the state of Florida. But I want to focus also in a former situation that happened in the US. And it goes back to the Indians. They were prohibited from habitating in the states in a very free way because of the occupation of other nations. Unfortunately, the main race of Americans that were the native Indians, they were stolen their rights of keeping their culture, occupying the territories where they used to live. And as a result, most of them were spread all over the states and lost their culture, which, in my opinion, is not something that should be accepted. Until today, we are able to see how the government has been trying to give them back their rights by supplying them economically, by helping them live in their communities, such as the Mikosuki here in Florida, that they are given special rights, which is something that is questioned by other groups because they believe that the same treatment that the Indians received is the same treatment that other tribes should receive or other ethnic groups. Uh, to summarize, I want to say that in the past, the Indians had to go through it. The black people, black African American community had to go through it. But in this current time, it's still happening. But it's not happening like before because of the human rights that have been established. All the laws that have been proposed and established in different nations and different states that are there to protect the integrity of the citizens. So I'm not gonna go into details of other nations because we already know, but if there's something that is very clear, is that Indians, African Americans, and Hispanics in this country, unfortunately, have been stolen many rights of living in different places and assisting to different events. Thank you very much.